Hey, what's up, my uplifting life partners? This is Ron Simplified Myers. Today, I wanted to come talk to you about the topic living together before marriage. Now, that trend has become larger than ever. I read somewhere they said it was like 900% increase. So that's pretty much the path that most people are taking now is living together. Folks, it has always been a myth. It will always be a myth that the way that you're going to get to know a person better is by living with them. The way you get to know people is by actually watching what they do and the way they carry themselves. As I always call it, character and integrity. I do not have to live with you for 5 minutes to know whether you have character and integrity. That's why I keep saying, if you understand that and quit looking at the exterior stuff, that's how you pick partners. Living together is not going to tell you anything that you couldn't figure out being in separate homes. Now, Terry and I, we lived together probably a week, 2 weeks. I think maybe up to a month. I don't know if it, I don't think it was a month. I don't think it was that long. Before our actual marriage. The reason is, we didn't want to, on our marriage day to be going to somebody else's house. So the key is, we're going to our place. But we were already, the marriage date was set and everything. We're just waiting on the day to come. So it was like I said, it was 1 week to up to maybe a month, but I don't even think it was that long. That was it. Folks, we had been together for, what is it, like 9 years? Well, we dated for 9 years. Now, I know some of you, ooh, there's no way I would have dated you for 9 years. Well, you got to know the whole story. We went through a lot of racial stuff and that kind of stuff. So that was included in all those 9 years. So I always tell people, whenever I've heard people say that, I said, well, that's why I don't date you, because you make assumptions without getting facts, which some of you have heard this video probably did the exact same thing. You got to know what's going on before you jump the gun and try to say what you will and will not do without knowing the facts. And so there was a lot entailed in that 9 years. But the bottom line is, you think in 9 years we didn't get to know each other? We didn't live together? See, now one thing that is becoming more, happening more also, is people are getting married as they get older. So they're not getting married as young. Now, divorce is dropping in those instances. The reason is because people are maturing more. And so they're actually getting married when they're more mature. Now, if you're a person that lives together for 8, 9, 10 years and you get married, you probably won't end up getting divorced. But it's not because you live together. It's because you guys have matured together. You just happen to do it living in the same house, which you could have done in separate homes. So I've always wondered if they actually did the statistics, because everything I've seen says it's probably 33, I saw it was 33 on the low side, up to about 50% better chance of getting divorced if you actually live together than if you actually waited. So even the statistics prove it, but to me it's kind of what I teach. Learn about people's character and integrity. That's what you need to know. And that's how we figure out if the relationship is going to work, as dating or in marriage. It's not going to be because we live together. Folks, I don't need to see if you put the toothpaste cap on the toothpaste bottle. I don't need to see you if you leave your trash out and, you know, all trash around your house. Folks, I can see that when I go out to eat with you. I can see the things that you do. See, that's why I said, if you watch people, everything that people think they're learning by living with a person, you can learn by just watching what they do and not getting starstruck and looking at other stuff, which again, as I say, people look at FICO scores, what kind of car you driving, where your house is. When you look at those things, the chances of you getting divorced are real good. The chances of you not getting married are real good. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Do not believe the myth that, because I personally, heard, who was it? Was Steve Harvey. He said, even though he did it himself, he said he's had 3 daughters. I think it was 3. But he said he's made it clear to them they couldn't live with their partner because of what he learned, what he experienced, that kind of stuff. But the bottom line is, he disagrees with you living. And I'm in sole agreement with that. Folks, I do not need to live with you to learn who you are. I also know people in the past that I've dealt with when they're out, you know, because this is, of course, during partying time, because I don't really go out that much now, but I've known people that were messing around on their girlfriend that they lived with. And then when you tell them, you go, man, ain't your wife at the house? They'll make it perfectly clear. Man, I ain't married. That's my girlfriend. You guys don't see the difference. There is a difference. See, for a lot of guys, they actually believe in marriage, which is why they don't want to get married, because it's harder to go cheat on their wife than their girlfriend. So it's easy to keep you as a girlfriend, live with you. That old saying, get the milk for free. You're doing everything that a wife does without the label. Why should he get married? There's no reason to. And that's why he'll stay with you for ages and just live with you, because he doesn't have to make the commitment, and he gets all the benefits of a wife without making you his. So as you guys know, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It is my opinion. If you haven't had an opportunity to see my videos, run over to ronsyouchannel.com, the letter U, so it's ronsyouchannel.com. Check out my other videos. Make sure you give feedback. Subscribe to the website. And if you haven't had an opportunity to download my book, there's a free download at relationshipfreebook.com. Again, that's relationshipfreebook.com. Get your version of my book. And I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. And as you know, if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. Again, don't buy the myth. I can learn everything I need to know about you without living with you for one moment under your roof. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.